What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. I am currently on the test server, guys. I still have one more champion that I really want to try out, and that is, of course, the new Void Legendary from the Demon Spawn faction, Chalco the Blind. He looks pretty weird, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of his design, but his kit seems really interesting. I do love the back part of the design, though. Reminds me of the Diablo logo for whatever reason. So, he is an attack champion, Void Affinity as I mentioned before. Pretty decent-ish stats, I would say. Now, he's kind of like a debuffer slash nuker at the same time. With A1, he attacks an enemy twice. Each hit will ignore 10% of the target's defense and will ignore an additional 5% for each debuff on the target, and also steals 10% of the target's turn meter. Has a 50% chance of repeating the attack against another target except the initial target, who is under 2 or more debuffs, occurring once per attack. Then fully booked, that will go to 70%. With the second skill, attacks one enemy twice. The first hit places a block, passive skills, and a defense down. And the second applies a debuff spread effect, taking all debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. All the debuffs. So, if you're taking him in Hydra and the head has like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 debuffs, he's going to transfer them to the rest of them, which is really strong. Then, grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. Is more of a PvP thing, sorry. Then you have the A3, attacks all enemies before attacking, places an increased accuracy, and decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by 2 turns, and places a decreased speed on all enemies for 2 turns. I wish he would place increased attack as well, but hey, you cannot have them all, right? With the passive, the champion is immune to crowd control debuffs, except Polymorph. Whenever an enemy attempts to place one of these debuffs on the champion, instantly activates the A2 skill against the enemy, and it does not put the skill on cooldown. Then, he will increase the damage dealt by 5% for each debuff placed by this champion or an ally. The damage increases resets each time a skill is used on this champion's turn, stacking up to 50%. And we have an accuracy aura in all battles by 70. Definitely seems pretty interesting. Now, I'm not 100% sure exactly what multipliers we have on him, but I gave him a stone skin build for PvP. With Savage, his total stats are the following: 42k HP, 7.7k attack, 2.8k defense, 264 speed, full crit, 309 crit damage, because I do have a 5-star blessing, which really inflates the stats. And we have 384 accuracy, which should be more than enough to debuff at least nukers and maybe spread it after. Then, as a blessing, we have the Nature's Wrath, which will increase our damage for all of the debuffs we land. And we have Offense, Support, Helm Smasher as tier 6, and we have Master Hexer to increase the duration of debuffs. First, let's have a quick look at his animations, what sort of damage this champion deals. And then we are going to move on to Arena. Then we are going to move on to Hydra. I haven't tried him in Arena just yet, so I'm going to be as surprised as you guys are if you haven't seen any content on the champion just yet. So first, we're going to go with the AoE skill. Let's see what this will do. It will give us increased accuracy and a nuke. And we one-shot 2 champions on stage 10 hard mode, which tells me one thing: great multipliers. That's actually wow. I was not expecting him to one-shot champions. But hey, I'm down for that. The animation doesn't seem too special, to be honest with you guys. So let's move on to the second skill. Now, I know one thing that won't happen. The first hit most likely will kill. The second will not have a chance to spread debuffs, you see? So we haven't spread any debuffs. But we gain an extra turn. We're going to go with the A1, 1 hit. And we have a chance to proc another hit on the other enemy, sorry. And we just wiped an entire wave with 2 skills, the extra turn, 3 skills. Let's be real, right? But either way, really nice. So I'm gonna go with A1 once again here. We procced again the 70% chance to use the skill on a different enemy under 2 more debuffs. Once again, now we can put the defense down and we can go in with the A2 skill if I'm gonna take a turn before the enemies. So we're gonna go versus a champion that's has full HP. And bang, we spread it, block passive skills on everybody. defense down by the looks of it, which is nice. I was supposed to target somebody else that had more debuffs, but unfortunately, that was not a thing that I was able to do. And 230k, 227k. Definitely not bad damage whatsoever from the champion. And as I mentioned, pretty good multipliers on that AoE. We have almost 3 million damage from the champion. So the animations are okay-ish. The damage seems pretty good. Let's see what we can do in Arena. So let's refresh the list to get a full page. Let's try to go versus that. Let's get rid of the dwarves because I haven't done Arena on the test server since. We're going to bring that in. Let's go by rank. We're going to bring a Lazarius. I feel like I need a lockout in here. I'm hoping that Crixia has some gear. She does not. Maybe Warlord has some gear. So we're going to bring in Warlord. And just to strip some buffs, let's bring in Odin Faefather. Or maybe to break the stone. Yeah, let's go like this. I was going to say maybe bring Gizmek to break their stone skin, but let's go with Odin. Let's not get too greedy, you know? Okay, what are we having here? Some immunity. Good that I haven't went with Gizmek. Okay, lock everybody. Ancora, you better not be decreasing the cooldown on that Narcissus. That's all I'm saying. So we have defense down. We have a stun. So right now I'm going to go and attack Armans. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2. We killed with the first hit. So the second is not spreading anything. But we have an extra turn. So now we can move on to the AoE attack. Wow, we wiped Ancora. Narcissus survived. I would assume he had reaction. I did not have a chance to actually notice that. But I feel like that's the main reason. But we just wiped that Ancora. Now, Jacob actually has pretty tanky champions. So I know for a fact that he actually has gear on them. Now, I do want to give it a go versus these guys' team. I have a feeling he might be faster than me. Hopefully, he's not. Hopefully, let's see. And then we're going to move on to the Hydra clamp. Oh, yes, he's faster. We're going to get wrecked, boys. We are wrecked. That's it. Game over. GGG's. Hell, we survived. Odin, I'm counting on your passive to keep us alive. I am counting on your passive to keep us alive. Thank you. Now, if I'm attacking Siegfried, I'm just going to proc his passive. So maybe I should do it. Just so he wastes the skill. Okay, so we've done that. Damn, block active skills on everybody. On everybody. Shuzan is the squishiest one. I was going to say, let's attack her to be sure we're Gucci. So with the block active skill, we're not going to be able to do much. But we're going to go A1 on her, on Arbais. 21k, 29k, and that was without having increased attack. Okay, so we might get wrecked. Not again, block active skills. I swear, every time I'm trying to put block active skills with her on any champion in Arena, she never does it. And seems like right now she's doing it non-freaking stop. Let's do that. Odin Faefather coming in for the rescue. Yeah, give me that. I have a feeling I'm supposed to kill Warlord, but we're going to go for him now. And we're going to go for him now. He's going to metamorph, that's fine. But at least we are back on track here. Now, I need to get rid of that Warlord. The block active skills is so nasty. So nasty, guys. We just cannot get rid of it. And we got locked again, okay. Ooh, they stripped my buffs. Do not kill him. Do not kill him, please. A1 once again. Not enough damage without the increased attack, to be honest. Ooh, the block damage saved again. Again, block active skills, man. Seriously? Like, give me a break. Give me a break. Every single turn. Give me a break, please. I need you to stop doing that to me. Odin, can you save us? No, he cannot. Okay, so we lost this one. He's faster. We're not going to come back here. We got absolutely wrecked. Goodbye. Nice seeing you around. Let's go versus this guy. We're going to try something a bit more different in here. Where we know that we might be faster. Okay, we actually counterattacked. I'm not even sure why, to be honest. Why did we counterattack? And we locked. we locked all of the passive skills. What just happened? Have I missed something in his passive? Ah, yes! He attempted to land. Yes, yes, yes. Taras puts fear. Yes, that's what happened. Okay, okay. For a second, I forgot about this part. So basically, he used the A2. He put the defense down. He locked everybody. Wow. You know, like, that's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And now we can just do this. GGG's. Very solid. I actually forgot that Taras puts the fear, and that's what triggers it. Very solid. That's actually, wow. That surprised me, to be honest. Let's go versus this one. Another Marichka Taras. If there is Stone Skin, that's not going to happen, but hey. Yeah, Stone Skin. So let's see what happens in this case. Because it seems like they're waiting for me to take a turn to buff, right? So he used the skill. We got feared right there. Okay, at least we put stun on the other ones. So right now I'm going to go versus UDK. I cannot land debuffs because they have that immunity on. But let's strip it. Let's lock them again. A1 on UDK. I don't want to use the A3 yet. And now we're going to use the AoE. 146k. So Sifi survived. I'm not sure exactly why. It almost feels like the damage just bounces from champion to champion. Which shouldn't really be the case. Maybe she's just that much tankier. Who knows? Okay, the block damage saved us. Beautiful. She attempted to put a slip on us. He used the A2, wiped her off, locked Taras right there. Beautiful, beautiful. And just like that, Chalco absolutely wrecking them. I like it. I like him as a Void champion, to be honest with you guys. I thought that he won't be that great, but this is pretty nice. Pretty damn nice, actually. He got polymorph. Let's see if... let's see if the passive still procs. And it seems like it does. Nice. Let's do that right here. 1, 2. Seems like we got resisted on Duchess because we don't have enough accuracy. She might be a high resistance one. That's fine. Let's do that. Passive. A1. And we're going to go... A1. 1, 2. No chance to proc it on another one. It did not proc that one, unfortunately. That's what I was counting for. Or hoping for, rather than counting. And AoE. Bang. 135. Taras got a weak hit by the looks of it. And yeah, the reaction was still on Taras. 220k from Chalco, guys. I feel like you can make some crazy combos. Crazy combos with the following champions. Because we're talking about the demon spawns, right? So, Vulcanos, amazing. Chalco, amazing. You can bring in Carnage, maybe. And instead of using his skills from here to put debuffs, you just metamorph and block revive on them, you know? If they land enough debuffs. And they should. I feel like you can definitely pull off some crazy combos. And especially for the siege mode, yeah, Chalco is more than welcomed. I like the passive. Good damage as well. He doesn't ignore Stone Skin and all that. But I feel like he's definitely a solid champion. Let's check him out quickly in the Hydra clan boss, guys. To get a grasp of what damage he's doing. So we're going to go with this team. I'm quickly going to do on auto a couple of turns just to see how everything works. Then we're going to do a insta battle and see how it's going to play out from there, you know? So let's try to land as many debuffs on a target as possible before we're going to use his A2. So we have defense down, weaken. So what do we have extra here that the rest do not have? Poisons, which we cannot actually spread. Either way, let's go with the AoE skill because it's no point to spread debuffs right now because I don't really have any extra on different heads to kind of like make a difference. And we're going to do the rest after. Okay, so bringing in Thor with some decent damage as well. HP burn. And let's check the A2 skill. 281303, and he tries to spread all of the debuffs, basically. So he is trying to do it. If the rest would not have them, This could work amazing with Raiho Bone Spear. You bring in Raiho Bone Spear, she lands 4 or 5 debuffs as a defense down champion. You're basically going to put her on a feral set, which gives you a lot of extra damage. Then you have him go and spread all of the debuffs to the rest, and bang. I feel like that's the perfect combo, because so far, I can't really recall any other champion that spreads all of the debuffs on the target to everybody. I might be wrong. Maybe we have somebody else. I feel like that could be such an amazing combo. I was supposed to think about it before, actually. I was supposed to think about it before, but we're going to do that. We're going to do that in a second. So let's go A1 right here. 1, 2, 5, 5, 4, 9, 6. And then it did not proc the 70% chance by the looks of it. So we're gonna retry it. A1 right here. Let's see. Is it proccing? No, it's not. Maybe it's only proccing from active turns. Okay, so we're gonna be able to check the spread debuffs right now. We can check that right now. If we have it available. Ooh, 2 turns. Okay, not yet. So let's go A1. 1, 2. Not proccing it. Let's try not to kill the heads that are decapitated at the moment. Let's take it chill for the moment. I'm not gonna apply debuffs for the moment, but I'm gonna try not to. I really want to use his A2. So that's gonna happen in a second. 5, 6, 5. Okay, and we jumped on a different head that had 2 debuffs. Basically, the decapitation debuff counts as a debuff on the Hydra head. So basically, those are 2 debuffs, which is good by the looks of it. Nice. Then hopefully Thor is not gonna proc his passive now. Please, Thor, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be stupid. Don't do it. Okay, beautiful. And we can spread debuffs now. Let's see. 1 hit, 2. Wow, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Look at all those debuffs that he spreads on the Hydra clan boss. Massive. That is really, really freaking solid, man. Really good. Really, really good. So I like the champion so far. Now let me just quickly see if I can do this and quickly bring in Raiho Bone Spear. She is not on 9-piece feral because I don't have that available. But this can finally be a thing now. 9-piece feral Raiho Bone Spear. If you get a champion, she's going to have a massive value surge. Land the debuffs on one of the heads. And then spread them on everybody else. And you're going to have so many freaking debuffs. We got resisted on something. I'm not even sure on what. And look at that. Bang! Beautiful. Decrease attack, decrease crit rate, weaken, defense down. We got resisted on the HP burn by the looks of it. So you can definitely pull off some crazy, crazy things with this champion in the Hydra clan boss and in PvP by the looks of it. So I'm actually excited that he's a good champion. Probably I'm not going to get him for a while, but who knows. Let's go on quick battle, guys, and see where we are going with the damage. This team with Taras instead of Chalco usually deals around 500 million damage. So we actually gained almost 100 million damage. And look at that. He's out damaging my 6-piece Merciless Thor. Wow. Chalco, and that's mainly because of the affinities, right? Chalco 223 million damage, and we have 173 from Thor, guys. And let me just show you the build on Thor, so you guys are not saying that I'm tripping. Hopefully I'm not missing gear, though. I'm not. 6-piece Merciless. He has more than 500 attack on top of Chalco. And the rest is pretty much the same thing, but is Merciless, so he ignores even more defense. So he beats Thor on damage. That should definitely freaking tell you that he is pretty damn nuts. But as usual, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. That was everything for this video. Hopefully one day I will be getting the champion as well and have a bit of fun. Much love. Appreciate all of you guys watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.